Alright, y'all. So this video, I'm going to turn my fan off. This video is going to be a little different of a video. Don't mind me, I got the bonnet on right now. But this video is going to be a two-sided video with me and my cousin. Basically like a story time video. Like he gonna have his story that he gonna tell, and I'm gonna have my story. But I got a lot of stuff that happened to me in my life, but I'm trying to make it something that's not too short, not too long. So let me see. I'm trying to give y'all, a good story time, man. A good story time. So let me see. I'm trying to think. All right, so I'm gonna give y'all two stories, but one of them is gonna be short, and the other one is gonna be like semi-long. So I'm gonna get my camera and sit it somewhere more reasonable, so that way I don't gotta be standing up and stuff. And yeah. All right, y'all. I had to sit my camera up, but so basically, I'm gonna tell y'all the story of. Cause I'm trying to think. Trying to think. Cause it's a lot of stuff that I could tell y'all about, bruh. Hold on. Alright, so I got the perfect story time for y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and tell this one and get this one out the way. But basically, hold on, let me turn on the blue light so y'all can see me. Nah, green light is better. Hold on. Green light, y'all? Or blue light? Okay, so basically this is the story of not how I got my first girlfriend, but how I basically got cheated on twice in the same relationship. It wasn't in like the same, like it was in the same relationship, but it wasn't at the same time. Like we ended up getting back together and then it had happened again. But okay, so the first time, let me see. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, this could have happened in the smoothest way possible. So it started off with, I'm gonna tell y'all how I even started off, how I met her. So it started off, I was in the gym, playing some basketball. I think at that time I was playing basketball. I was on the team, at least. I was playing basketball, and she had said my name or something. And mind you, at the time, I was so-called supposed to be with another girl or something, had some little mixed things going on there, but I was in the gym playing basketball. I had made a little three that she called my name. She was like asking me, are you still with such and such? I'm not gonna disclose no names because I don't do that. But yeah, she was like, are you still with such and such? And I was just like, I kept it cool. I was just like, really on the low, you gonna have to ask her, because I really didn't know at the time. I was young, didn't even really know nothing about relationships anyway. So to be honest, shoot, that was that. She had asked me that. Then tell me why after a couple of days, we had ended up like getting together or something like that. And then we ended up getting together like not too soon after she asked me. We ended up getting together, and I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. Everything was going smooth, we was going smooth. We would always be outside at night and stuff, but everything started going smooth until this one person. So then that's when things started going downhill. I'm not gonna lie, I did get cheated on. But man, it was okay though, because your boy not stupid, so I found out anyway. But yeah, I ended up finding out, and then the next day I had went to school. Like I didn't want to believe it at first because people was telling me and stuff what had happened. I'm not gonna say what happened and how it happened, but all I know is it happened. So the next day I went to school, people was telling me like such and such, oh, like you know what happened to what's the name or such and such. I was like, hold on, what happened? Like my homeboy came up to me and he was like, what happened to such and such? And I was like, nah, to be honest, I really don't. I was hearing people say stuff about it, but like I ain't want to believe it, I ain't want to believe that it was true. So I was just like, dang, like I was just sitting there thinking about, I was like, would she really do something like that to me? And then I was just like, okay, so now I don't have a choice but to believe it because everybody is telling me. So I'm like, okay, now I don't got a choice but to believe it because it's not only one person, but it's my homeboy telling me too. And at the time, that was like one of my close friends, something like that. So yeah, he had told me, and I was like, dang, like, I was just kind of like puzzled. And then, like, and mind you, I never went up to her, confronted her about it or nothing. I wanted to see if she was gonna tell me herself, but she never told me. So I was just like, dang, like, you had the audacity to do that. And then it happened in the worst way possible, but I'm not even gonna get into that because I don't want to make this video too long. Still got to get my cousin part in this. But yeah, that's basically what happened, man. I ended up getting cheated on, and yeah, homeboy was telling me and stuff. Like I said, I was in denial. I ain't want to believe it, but shouldn't have probably been in a relationship, no way. But that's what happened, y'all. But that is basically the story time on how I got cheated on in the worst way possible. And I'm gonna save the part for what actually happened for another video because I still got to get my cousin part in here, and I'm not trying to have this too long. So thank y'all for watching this video, man. And you know, even though this was just a little bit of something, if y'all enjoyed this story time, man, shoot, like, subscribe, and we finna get to my cousin part. Let's get it.
Now I got a story time for y'all, just like a fake story. Alright, it's gonna be a spooky one. Once upon a time, there was this guy partying. He went to a party. It was him and his two friends. One a girl named Lily and one a boy named Jacob. So after they was done partying, they was drunk and all of that. So I was the driver because I was not that drunk. So we left the party. Then going to our house, we had to go in the woods to get to our house. So I was driving the car, my drunk friends and all that, finna drop them off home. Then out of nowhere, our car stopped in the woods. Out of nowhere, I don't know what happened, but it did. It's crazy. So after that, I tried to get out the car, and me and my two friends, we got out the car. They were hearing noises in the woods, creaking sounds like this. It was like, I jumped. I like. Then my friends, they jumped and all that. Jacob said, "I'm gonna see what is that? What that is." I was like, "Bro, I don't know if you want to do that. We gotta call somebody or something, man." Then Jacob said, "Come on, man. I'm just gonna go do it." So me and Lily stayed by the car, and he went to go check. Then out of nowhere, "Jacob, where you are? Jacob, where you at?" I'm sorry, I'm stuttering. I talk too fast. But I was like, "Jacob, where are you at? Jacob." Because he took like 30 minutes. And I'm like, 30 minutes? I'm like, bruh, nah. We knew that. It took like 2 minutes. I'm like, all right, where you at, Jacob? Jacob, calling his name, me and Lily. And nobody answered. So we was spooked, man. We called. We didn't go in the woods because it was, well, we did go in the woods like a little bit, like half. Then nothing. Nobody came out. Jacob, nothing. So, bro, it was spooky. Then we heard some more noise. Then out of nowhere, somebody. Footsteps. You seen us start chasing us, me and Lily. So we start running to the car, running. Boom, 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 boom. Then out of nowhere, Lily took Lily. She was gone. I'm like, "Lily, where you at?" Bro, I'm peeing my pants, bro. I peed my pants, bro. I'm scared for my life. But other than that, story to be continued.